So the continental war for Africa has just broken out, and the big one has got to be between the Zulu and Ethiopia. It doesn't look like Ethiopia is really going to be able to withstand the Zulu. I think even though, Ethiopia is kind of geared towards a war like this, and they even have a pantheon that kind of supports city bombardment, I don't think they're going to be able to stand up against the sheer numbers that Shaka is going to throw at them. So currently I'm number 1 in the literacy category because obviously I can choose to discover whatever technologies I want, so that's why. So we don't know who is number 1 in science, and honestly, I really, really like that. Because, no one can technically say that, oh, Korea's definitely going to win, or Zulu are definitely going to win. We don't know what's going on. And that's something that I really like about the Info Addicts, and I might need to consider maybe in the next AI-only campaign, maybe I have the Info Addicts, but maybe not show some of the categories, because it makes it so much more exciting. Who knows who's going to win this game? We don't know how much science each civ is producing right now. We could not even be talking about one of the civs that could win. Poland could be number 1 right now. We could see Poland, generating over 1,000 science right now. Who knows? And I like that, because we could have a complete surprise win out of nowhere. So clearly, the demographics are completely divided against between Mongolia and Shaka. I mean, it's clearly that these are the two most powerful nations in the game. We've got land with Mongolia soldiers. Oh my gosh, they're way over what I thought. They're actually almost at 400,000 men. Wow, GNP goes to the Zulu, crop yield goes to the Zulu, but we've got manufactured goods, so production is very, very good inside of Mongolian territory, as well as population. They are number 1 in population. Wow, okay, so let's continue to watch this war play out. Again, I mean, I'm rooting for Ethiopia here, even though, the Zulu were my number 1 pick to win this game, only because who's going to stop Shaka after this? Who would stop Shaka? I don't know. And my biggest fear right now is that Arabia backstabs Ethiopia and tries to go after the capital after. We actually probably will see that. That's really, really likely. That we may see a backstab from Harun al-Rashid after Zulu do majority of the work. Because I only really see the Zulu capturing maybe 1 or 2 cities in this war, maybe 3. Just because the AI is kind of dumb and they peace out way too soon. That might not be the case. Only because, I mean, Zulu can obviously afford to lose a lot of troops so far and still be just fine and still be number 1 in military. But I mean, it's gonna be interesting, because what happens when Ethiopia loses all their military troops and someone like Arabia, who would be the only person that would do this, goes after. I mean, look at the troops over here. They've got a lot of Gatling guns. They've got a rifleman. That's all you really need to take over a few of these cities. Although, Ethiopia is somewhat protected by these mountains in their east, but still. Oh, and Ethiopia has chosen freedom. So it looks like we might have an ideological game that goes completely down the middle. So far we have 2 autocracy civs, 2 autocracy, 2 freedom, and 2 order. Let's see what Ethiopia does. I know for a fact that city's going to drop. But that's fine. That's not a very powerful city. Only 5 population. Not too much is going to happen there. This is a big city to fall, though. If this Ethiopian city falls, that would be big, because you can pretty much count out Egypt. Egypt's done. Egypt would be done in that case, and because Arabia cannot reinforce Thebes because they just can't move their units across the Red Sea, then we have to kind of assume that maybe Arabia's done at that point. And then what happens with Babylon? What happens to Babylon? Babylon might be safe because of the position that they're in, but still, they're attacking the city. They're already attacking the city. Oh my gosh, dude. What? Wait, what? I've got to make another. Oh my gosh. I should have voted for somebody else. Okay, I see that I probably should have voted for somebody else. Okay, someone. you guys suggested this idea. I'm totally gonna try to repeal the embargo against the city-states. We're gonna make this pass, guys. We're gonna totally make this pass. I promise you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what do we got? We got Napoleon enter the industrial era. We finally have Germany settle their first city. What city is this? Would this be? I know this is in Canadian territory. I'm sorry. Again, my knowledge of Canada and its provinces are very poor. Even though I really want to visit Canada one day, I don't know. Would this be the capital of Canada? I don't know if that would be the location, but I know it's somewhere right here. Somewhere on the east coast of Canada is where the nation's capital is at. But I don't know. Hamburg. Awesome. And we still have 2 more settlers still waiting. Hopefully Germany doesn't settle in the tundra. This is a pretty good spot. This is not a bad spot. Let's look at the resource icons for them. You've got cows. You're going to get yourself a source of dyes. You're going to have some rivers, even though not very fertile land up north with the tundra. Eventually you'll get some cotton. Not bad. Not bad, but I hope you continue to move south. Maybe grab some iron. Maybe go for like Washington D.C. area, or go a little bit more inland. Has anything else happened? Mongolia hasn't settled much more in the west coast. We've got a lot of civs that are discovering territory out this way. As you can see, Mongolia, a lot of the European civs. We've got China out here. Everyone's like looking around. China did have another settler going down towards Australia. Oh, they went for this one little island. Probably a poor choice. Okay, so the World's Fair was passed. That'll be very fun to see who wins that. More than likely, it'll probably be Mongolia since they're #1 in manufactured goods. And, oh, the banning of salt has been passed. Okay, so that's going to hurt Mongolia's happiness even more. I did see that, Mongolia is in last place in terms of happiness. Are the Zulu at war with Siam? Could you imagine if the Zulu make a landing in South India? Holy crap. I mean, do they have the empire? Do they have the imperial status to be able to keep up with all these separate little entities around their area? I don't know. I have no idea. What's going on with the war against Carthage and Morocco? Looks like Carthage is closed. I mean, they're completely pillaging a lot of these tiles. And again, because looks like that's a big deal. When an AI gets a lot of their tiles pillaged, as well as they've gotten a lot of their workers destroyed. As you can see, there's one Moroccan worker hiding inside of their capital. But when they only have like 1 or 2 workers and they get a lot of their tiles pillaged, that's a big deal. That's enough to like kind of kill an AI. Morocco's not a big powerful civ right now. I'd much rather see Carthage exchange hands, this is a big city. 24 pop, that'd give them a 12. That would be about a 12 city exchange, a 12 population city exchange right there. What is Arabia doing? Oh, how's the Polish war going? Oh, it doesn't look like it's going to go too well. I think Sweden is going to stay alive. There's another settler, and remember that Germany does have open borders through Copenhagen, which is huge. The fact that Denmark has their open borders is big because he can continue to send out settlers. A North American Germany is what I'm seeing, is what I'm predicting. All right, Shaka, what's going to go down? What is going down, Shaka? Again, that city's falling for sure. That city will fall. But will Ethiopia kind of man up here and maybe make an offensive move? Maybe. I mean, and we saw at the end. Oh yeah, these troops are going east, dude. These troops are going east to reinforce the army. Ethiopia, if these reinforcements come before the peace deal, that's it, they're done. There's no way. Wow. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Yeah, this is going to be bad for the entire world now. This is going to be really, really bad for the entire world. China has entered into the 3rd spot. I think I have to reevaluate my decision of calling the Big Four between the Zulu, Mongolia, Korea, and Ethiopia. Clearly, it's got to be China now at that 3rd or 4th spot. A lot of the Eastern Asian civs, because they haven't been at war with each other. They've been really peaceful. But they've denounced each other, and there's a lot of tension going on over here. There's a huge Cold War building. And you cannot forget about India. Look at the amount of troops India has in Mumbai. A lot of troops over here. You got to be careful. Wow. All right, let's see what these spies have discovered. We got Babylon and Denmark making a peace deal. Lots of denouncements still going down. Is anyone influential? Is there any more influential civs? Civil resistance with the Huns. Oh yeah, I want to look at the Mongolian happiness. Yep, they're at -6. Could we see maybe a change? We might see a few civil wars start to break out. In terms of, who's got the most tourism? Korea's doing great with order. Freedom might be, maybe a lot of people might convert to freedom. Arabia's currently the only one that's influential. At 29, because now we've lost so many civs so far in this game. We've lost 6 so far. There's the 3 that had the bad start, but 3 have also gotten taken over. How's Byzantium doing? Byzantium is still alive. Technically, Byzantium is still alive. That's surprising. India is being so peaceful. I can't wait to discover uranium. Will India have uranium? The Ottomans have denounced Ethiopia. What's going on with the Hunnic War? The Huns are at war with a lot of people. The Huns are at war with Persia and Mongolia. Looks like the Huns might be trying to press for a Mongolian city. That's not going to go very well for them. I guarantee you that will not go very well for them at all. All right, let's go back down south and watch as the Zulus' turn comes up. I don't know. I mean, this is going to be a tough spot for Carthage to take. This is going to be a really tough spot because there's this river here. They also have to maneuver through these mountains. They don't have a big navy. That's the thing. If they had a big navy, then yeah, I could easily say that that city would drop. The capital would fall. Oh my gosh. There's no way. I just cannot see Ethiopia not losing at least 3 cities. At least 3 cities. Okay, there goes Ethiopia's defense. Poland's announced Arabia. We do have some Moroccan troops moving up north. Maybe that's going to distract the Moroccan army, or I'm sorry, the Carthaginian army to maybe move down south and protect their city. That could happen. Are we going to see any more settlers from Europe? Europe is in such a bad position. Europe is in such a bad position. I mean, these civs that have like 28 cities, and it's like a lot of these people also have, you know, like England, France, Spain, like 3, 4. We knew that, but I thought that was going to be fun. I mean, we focused so heavily on the European campaign. Obviously, with the Europe AI, I really wanted to kind of see. I wanted to, you know, give some other civs in different regions of the world some glory for a second, because they didn't get them obviously in the Europe campaign. It's still been so fun to watch them though, as they play extremely tall. So where's the other Germanic cities going? Germanic settlers. You're going to go south. You're probably going to settle in the tundra, which is not smart. I don't think we're going to see much more settling going on just yet. Too many wars, too much instability going on in this world. There goes Korea into the atomic era. I mean, yeah, Korea's going to win the game if they do not get declared war on. But I can't see that happening. I cannot see Mongolia or China going throughout this entire game without declaring war on Korea. That's hard to imagine. Even Japan. Maybe Japan will join in. Who knows? We just can't have Mongolia declare war on China or vice versa, or distracting Mongolia trying to go after Japanese lands. That would be just such a sad day. I covered that secretly plotting against Rome. Korea is secretly plotting against Rome. Lots of troops over this way. Indonesia's looking pretty strong now. Obviously not strong enough, but, you know, Indonesia's done better. They're doing better. Carthage looks like they're going to survive. Looks like they might make it to the end of the game, even though they're only down to one. They're down to 1 city. They actually no. There's no way. Unless they get a settler out, there's no way Carthage is going to last the end of the game. When is this city going to go away? I don't even remember when the Huns got this city. Where is Persia going with the settler? I bet you this Persian settler is going for the Americas. Oh my gosh. I'm willing to bet, yeah. Yep. I can... Well, yeah, I mean, there's no other land around here. Where else would they be going? They're going to make a huge adventure down for South America, and that is going to piss off Shaka. Yeah, that's not going to make Shaka too happy. Whoa. Whoa, looks like the city has a little bit more defense than we thought. We do have reinforcements from a frigate, as well as a rifleman. Rome's got a lot of troops too, but Rome isn't bordering anybody. That's the problem with Rome. How about Poland? Have you gotten any more aggressive, Poland? Nope. Yeah, you're not. Oh, you're going for Stockholm, but there's no way you're going to make that happen. I can't see it happening. Okay, Zulu. Oh, jeez. It takes so long for the Zulu turn to process because they've got so many units in this game. It's crazy. Insane the amount of units that the Zulu have in this game. I think Arabia is going to declare war. Unfortunately, oh, yep, that city's going to fall next turn. But will another fall? I don't know. Austria has publicly denounced Babylon. We've got Carthage and the Ottomans made a public declaration of friendship. Spain has publicly denounced Babylon. So, Korea is constructing the Manhattan Project. Oh! All right. Korea. That'll be interesting. Oh, the Zulu also have access to submarines. Yep. Zulu submarines could be a thing very soon. I mean, obviously, there's no one that's going to be able to keep up with the Zulu in terms of their naval forces. There's just no way. Oh, there it goes. That's what I was waiting for. India to declare war on Byzantium. So Byzantium's gonna be dead. Byzantium will be dead. I'm gonna have to probably kill them. I'm sorry, Byzantium, but you're gonna have to go. There's nothing else I can do. In terms of score, again, Genghis Khan is still barely ahead by 7 points in front of Shaka. China has kind of came out of nowhere and passed out and gotten to the 3rd place spot. Then we have Korea. Ethiopia is still in the 5th place, but we're probably going to see an exchange here. Gandhi actually probably will pass up, maybe go jumping to 5th. They were in 7th, but we might see Gandhi jumping to 5th place after they take this Byzantium city. Byzantium is a big city too. This is 16 population. That's going to go down to 8. I believe it's reduced by half, if I'm correct. I believe it's reduced by half. So a lot of riflemen, a lot of pillaging going on as well. Again, that pillaging does do a big damage, does do a lot of damage. And we have, oh crap. I didn't even realize the Zulu fleet that was going on over here. Whoa. So I'm counting maybe 4 cities now falling from Ethiopia. Yeah. Also, when did this must have happened a long time ago? Yeah, that happened a long time ago. I'm smoking crack. Memphis has been taken over by Ethiopia. That was like a long ass time ago. Germany's still yet to settle. Not yet. Again, this guy is going for the tundra. I don't know if he's going for some strategic resources or what. But Germany seems to be the colonial powerhouse. There it goes. Boom. So what does this exactly mean? Another city is dropped? Oh no, that's the same city. I thought I saw that twice. Oh crap. Holy crap. Okay, so what does this mean exactly? Well, this means that the Zulu now have access to pretty much destroying Rome. Well, Antium, at least the Roman colonization of northern Africa. I mean, even though it's going to be tough, unless they get open borders. They could get open borders, and that would make things a lot easier. Maybe from Carthage. You get open borders from Carthage, and that'll be pretty simple to do. But Antium could fall, and that would lead the Zulu from to be able to maybe straight up attack Babylon. Maybe straight up attack Babylon. The Zulu are the only ones that are moving inward, too. Mongolia is not. And also, Mongolia has really stopped with their colonization. Like, they haven't really been doing anything. I don't even see many settlers. I mean, I think they might be going south. I don't think they're going for Alaska anymore. They're not worried about that stuff for some reason. Does anyone have Hawaii yet? Oh man, no Hawaii yet. A lot of archaeologists. Morocco and Korea. Huh. That was actually Korea declared war on Morocco. So yeah, clearly Morocco's lost a lot of troops from both their Spanish War as well as their Carthaginian War. I don't see any more settlers besides that Persian settler that I think is going to go for South America, which will be hilarious. What would that be? Like a Persian Chile? Is it where'd it go? There it is, right there. It's got to be going that way, unless no, that's a mountain. There's nothing left in Madagascar, and there's no islands out here. Yeah, that is definitely going for South America. We're gonna see something down there. So yeah, it looks like Carthage is stopped completely. I don't know where they're going, or if they're gonna kind of rely more on their fleet. Now, does Carthage have? It looks like Carthage must have open borders with Spain. Yeah, that must be a thing. The Celts and Sweden have made peace. Oh man, don't even remind me of the Celts. So a Korean army with naval escorts are about to launch a sneak attack against somebody. Would this mean, is that against China? I'm sorry, no. Is that against Japan? The Ottomans have denounced France. If that's going to be against anybody, dang, there's no way you can tell me that if Mongolia does not declare war on Korea, Korea does not win. Period. They do not win. Too bad Catherine doesn't press forward and go after some of these Korean cities. Korea, again, is in the #1 spot to win the science victory. More than likely. But if Mongolia joins in, I can't see it happening. And honestly, if Korea's taken out of this game, who knows who's going to win? Again, I really don't think the Zulu or Mongolia would win. They're just too high, too many cities, and they're not focusing on a cultural victory. I think cultural victory is next to impossible. With 29 civilizations in this game, it's got to be next to impossible to win that. There's just no way. I should probably be paying attention a little bit more to the Continental War in Africa. Yeah, Poland's not going to be able to do anything for Stockholm, so Sweden has survived. If anything, Poland needs to go to war with Germany. I mean, yeah, look, I mean, they've got an immediate border with Berlin. Although Germany has quite a few troops to be able to defend themselves. I can't even speak. And Morocco is coming out of nowhere. No way. There's nobody here. There's no troops here. Morocco. That would be an amazing, amazing comeback. That'd be insane. Boom. Germany. Germany, that's the 13 colonies. The 3 colonies. How can I make that cool? The 13 colonies, the Germanic trace colonies. I don't know. I don't know why I threw a Spanish word in there, but I'm just saying that's crazy. It looks so good, too. It looks so good. There's another one coming, right? I saw they had built another settler. Germany did. Where'd it go? It's not next to Berlin anymore. I don't think, if I'm correct. They didn't delete it, right? Is it going this way? Are you going for more land? I can't see it. Again, I'm blind, though. But will Germany be able to protect themselves? I can't see Germany being able to protect themselves if someone like France or Denmark goes to war for their colonies. Alright, guys. Still, the wars still rage on. We have a shift in power against the Moroccan and Carthaginian war. And, again, I don't know what Arabia is going to do. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.